Hey friends, Jewel back with another super cool astrology video, and I wanted to talk about the Sun square to Venus in Synastry and what happens when we see this not so rare contact. So the Sun is our ego identity, what we want to be appreciated for, our expression, our vitality, and a lot of our outer nature, and a lot of the wants that we have. And Venus is the other aspect of wants. It's, desires, and it is our need to be loved and how we want to be loved and how we see or view sensuality, how we see beauty and art. And so when these two meet in a square aspect, this is actually one of the more personal or ego character gratifying aspects that we can have in Synastry. It's one that we actually see pretty commonly. It's attractive. It doesn't mean it's compatible. It does have two people very interested in each other because they like the attention that they think that they are getting from the other person. So the Sun person really plays up their identity, their ego, their expression, and can almost be stimulated by the Venus person to play that up in almost a caricature-like aspect of themselves. And the vanity and the self-gratifying aspects to the Venus person can come out very thickly in response to the Sun person. So they're both very much responding to each other's more vain qualities that they have and displaying those for each other. So they put a bit of a show on when we have this particular square. We're definitely physically interested, but it's not one of those where we typically find an easy way to be with each other. It's not a real natural flow of energy. There's more friction going on here that really does contribute to that sense of sexual tension in a romantic relationship. So they eye each other as they strut past each other with this particular square. And they are very noticing that they're being noticed by the other person. And so this one actually is not an aspect that will lead to a lot of real personal feelings of closeness or intimacy. This is a more selfish, stimulating kind of energy between two people. So it's not so much, that they're admiring each other. It's that they like that they are being admired by the other person. So you're not really admiring the other person. You're admiring yourself because you think that the other person is admiring you. So we can very much overvalue the relationship with this particular square because it is such an ego-enhancing aspect between two people that they can get involved with each other for the wrong reasons. It's because they make each other feel seen. They make each other feel sexy. They think that their individual qualities are really being appreciated, by each other. And it's really about understanding that you're focusing on what you think the other person is perceiving about your sexy or beautiful or desirable qualities. But really, there's not a lot of really appreciating each other going on here at all. So it's one where the square in the longer run does create a certain friction because it doesn't contribute elements of understanding or elements of softness or forgiveness or sweetness, because the egos are not relating to each other in a way that is anything other than like a window display. So this is not a square that causes depth of relating between two people, but you're definitely going to notice each other. So I hope this was helpful. If it was, please subscribe to my channel. You can find me on the internet at truthandaspectastrology.com. You can find me on Facebook at Truth and Aspect Astrology and Instagram. Yes, I do private consultation, and I will be back super soon with more super cool videos. Bye-bye.